Hey everyone, I'm Armor Gaming. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to level 1 to 100 / monster review on the latest 2018 Monster Legends birthday monster, Yntec. I want to give a huge thanks and a huge shout out to Fallen for letting me use his account to make this video, because I definitely don't have this monster yet. I imagine many of you still don't have this monster, but he was able to get this monster, and so with that said, thank you Fallen, and let's get right into this video. And unfortunately he only has one slot unlocked, the other two are locked. So hopefully that won't be a problem, and I can still do some really good player versus player battles so I can showcase how good this monster is, because I think he's quite a special monster, definitely worthy of being a birthday special monster. His skills they could have been slightly a little better, but given what he does have, I still think he's pretty good. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Yntec. Hopefully you'll be able to get this monster, and if you're watching this video when this monster was just released, hopefully you did get him, you're able to hatch him, and you're going to be seeing him. And you're going to be unlocking that Lost Relics progressive island, because it appears it's going to be a really good way to get relics. So hopefully that's the case. And with that said, let's take a look at some of his current skills right now. So we have his four basic skills right now. Or I got rid of the defaults, and it's his four first skills. We have Lossless Line, moderate special damage to one enemy, stun to one enemy. Nothing too special with that skill. Deals very heavy thunder damage, stamina leak to one enemy, no cooldown. It appears pretty powerful, right? Heavy thunder damage and no cooldown. Spammable, but nothing too special. Small current leak, deals moderate thunder damage, 50% chance of applying stamina leak, a lot of stamina drain, and removes 10% stamina. 10% on a regular legendary monster that's only 14 stamina, not really too significant. So let's keep feeding this monster up, and let's see what else he can get. I already have an idea of the 4 skills I want to give him, and hopefully they pop up soon. And this is the first. Circuit Breaker, deals heavy special damage to an enemy, applies 2 stuns to an enemy. I want to make it clear to everyone that 2 stuns is not the same as Mega Stun. 2 stuns means there's 2 chances for the regular stun to land. And this is really good against monsters that have the Harden trait, the Tough trait, the Bullrug trait. Because this means even if the first stun misses, there's a chance the second stun will land. Or maybe the first stun could land and the second one misses. Whatever, maybe they both land. But the main purpose is you have a greater likelihood of actually landing stun. And that's why this whole double stun, and even like what Kihaku has, 2 control effects, even Ruby, she applies 2 random control effects. That's why that's so powerful, and you find that it often lands more often than misses against monsters with the Bullrug trait even. It's so powerful, and I believe this is going to be the new go-to deny skills. If a monster doesn't have double stun, double freeze, double possession, double control effects, they're probably not going to be used as much. Anyhow, next we have Corrupt Energy. This is your other skill that I recommend. Applies energy leak to all enemies and removes 25% of stamina from all enemies. Gotta love this skill. It's an immediate 25% drain. That's 1/4 of the enemy's max stamina. And stamina leak. That means that when they go, they're going to lose an additional 15% stamina. That's 40% of stamina if stamina leak lands. That's really good. It's better than just applying stamina leak. It's better than just doing a 1/4 stamina drain. And then your absolute must-have skill is Ideal Transformer, which is like Circuit Breaker, except it's an AoE. So yeah, it has a 5% less accuracy, 90% accuracy as all AoEs do, but it's an AoE double stun. What more can you ask for? This is the first Thunder monster to have a double stun. And then we have Current Leak. I'll just replace Depleted Break, but I don't want Current Leak. Even though it says deals heavy thunder damage, you're going to see this monster does not have a high power, so I don't think he benefits from having a strong skill. What you're after is the stamina drain now. He has Ideal Transformer, he has Circuit Breaker, his both double stun skills. Now you want stamina drain, and he actually does have a skill that does an immediate 25% stamina drain, and that's what you want. So let's see if I can get it by level 50, and if I can stop talking, we can level him up. I did not get it, I got Major Leak. I'll just replace it. And Major Leak I don't like because it's essentially Corrupt Energy, but like it with damage, right? It deals damage. You don't really need to deal damage. It's just pointless. If Corrupt Energy lands a stamina leak, you don't need to waste another turn doing Major Leak. Just a wasted skill in my opinion. It would have been nice if he had more of like a 50% stamina drain, 100% stamina drain, so he could be a true stamina drain master. But that wasn't the case. They decided to give him really low stamina drain skills. Stamina leak and 25% stamina drain. So, I mean, it is what it is. Current Leak again, where is the skill I want? Does he not have it? What is it even called? Let's see if I can get it on level 65. If not, I'm going to have to check on Monster Wiki. Let's see. Current Leak again. Let's get rid of Major Leak. Yes, and the skill I'm waiting for is called Battery Malfunction. That skill deals 10 less damage than the one than Current Leak, It's 50 damage instead of 65, but it removes 25% of stamina, and I think immediate stamina drain is better than stamina leak, considering I already have corrupt energy, which does stamina leak and immediate stamina drain. So let's see if I can get battery malfunction. That's the only skill I'm waiting for to have my ideal skill set on Yntec. There it is. Battery malfunction deals heavy thunder damage to an enemy, removes 25% of stamina. Thank you, that is exactly what I want. Let me level up this monster to 100. I'll stop talking now, and I'll get back to you guys in a little bit.
Delicious.
And so here we have Yntec with his best skill set in my opinion. Ideal Transformer, AoE, Double Stun, Circuit Breaker, Single Target Double Stun, Corrupt Energy, AoE Stamina Leak and 25% Stamina Drain, and Battery Malfunction, Single Target, 25% Stamina Drain, no cooldown which means it's spammable. And lastly we have his Ultimate Power Reset, deals heavy special damage to all enemies, removes 100% of stamina from all enemies. Let's see if I can give him any relics to make him a little more useful. Do I have Pestilence Trap? Not that Spirit's Trap. And yes, perfect, Pestilence Trap right there. Can I give him another one? I do, I have 2 Pestilence Trap. So you can give this monster Pestilence Trap, or if you have Punisher Trap, you could also do Punisher Trap. Punisher Trap, when the turn ends, if enemy is stunned, removes 12 points of stamina from it. So considering this monster can double stun, he's most likely gonna land the stun against enemy monsters. If you have Punisher Trap, you can utilize that. It's the same thing as utilizing Cold Trap on a Kihaku. So you can do that, or you can run double Pestilence Trap, which reduces the enemy's max HP. So thanks to me just running this monster, aside from being able to immobilize with stun, he's going to take away almost 3,000 points from the enemy monsters before the battle even begins, which means it's going to be even easier for my attacker to take out the enemy monsters. So with that said, let's do some PvP battles. Oh, and I almost forgot to give this monster runes. So ideally you want to give this monster 3 speed runes. I'm going to be using the level 6, I'm going to save the 8 because I don't want to waste it on a monster that has 2 slots unlocked. And don't worry, Fallen gave me permission to use the level 6 rune, I'm not just using this for the purpose of this video. So anyhow, the only difficult thing about making this video is that he has his 2 slots unlocked. So hopefully I can find opponents where I can actually showcase this monster, where he can go first. It's going to be tough, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using this team. I'm going to be using Tempest to give the team speed support, and I'm going to be using Baragor for my attacker. So let's hope I can pull this off. And the first opponent I'm going to be fighting is Victor. And fortunately for me, he has monsters that have the rainbow build and not really speed runes, no deniers. So I can show off double stun, I can show it land on all the enemy monsters. Unfortunately, no one has hardened, which is really where you can showcase the usability of double stun. But check this out, my relics are activating, my double Pestilence Trap activated, and even my Tempest has Pestilence Trap. So look at the monster's HP just drop and drop and drop. Let me do Ideal Transformer to double stun, and check it out, immobilized everyone, and this is where my attacker can go in. Thanks to the Pestilence Trap, their HP is reduced significantly, and then he can do his thing. So he's not that strong, he doesn't have the best runes, he has 2 5s, but hey, it's fine. Let's attack the monster in the middle, and look, he even got stunned with Baragor. And let's do bestial hits on the enemy Balthasar, and then I think Tempest will be able to do AoE blind and maybe finish them off. Let's see. Can you finish them off, Tempest? Can you or can you not? Let's see. So much animation. Storm Wreckage, Thunderstorm. Yes, he can with AoE stun. He also has Flashing Strike. Let's do Flashing Strike. Also finishes everyone off. So back to Yntec. And let's see what Yntec can do on turn 2. So he's still immune to stun, so doing Circuit Breaker would be a waste. So what we want to do in turn 2 is apply the 25% stamina drain and the stamina leak, so Corrupt Energy. And let's take a look. It drained 35% stamina. We'll do, will I finish him off? No, I won't. Perfect. We'll do Pure Rage, and let's see how much stamina he loses. He loses an additional 21. So with that one skill, he lost 35 and 21. That's 56, 21. I already forgot the numbers. He lost a significant amount. Yeah, 56. He lost 56 with that one attack. Quite significant. If you pair it up with Punisher Trap, keep in mind, I gave my monster Pestilence Trap, so they lost max HP. But if you were to pair it up with something like Punisher Trap, which takes away some stamina, I think this monster can be really effective at doing 100% stamina drain and at stunning. So you just need Punisher Trap, which drains X amount of stamina after they get stunned. If you have 2 Punisher Traps at level 25, each Punisher trap will take away 36 stamina points. So 2 of them will take away 36, 36, 72. So 72, combine that with the 56 from just doing my AoE skill, that's quite significant. That's going to leave them to the point where they're going to have to recharge if they don't have a stamina relic. And so that's pretty cool. Next up, I'm facing some VIP monsters. So they have the Bulwark trait, so we're going to see how effective my denial is if double stun can actually land against Hyroim and against Scar the Outcast. As for Metalhead, he is lucky, he's immune to stun, so he's not going to be getting immobilized. But let's see, here's my Pestilence Trap activating again, reducing the enemy's HP significantly, 1,485 points each at level 1. So I'm going to go after, let's see if I can immobilize the VIP monsters. Keep in mind, they have Bulwark. All status effects have a 50% less accuracy against monsters of this unique cast. So let's see if their Bulwark trait is enough to withstand my Ideal Transformer, my double stand. And it actually stunned Scar the Outcast, but unfortunately it just completely missed against Hyrule, such is the case with AoEs. They have a 90% accuracy, 10% of the time they will be missing, and in this case it happened to miss. He did perfect armor against Scar, so Scar lost his stun, so this is going to be a unique battle. Let's take out, who's the main threat? No strength runes, oh, no one's really a threat. So let's get rid of Metalhead just because he does have stun, he does have AoE burning. Let's get rid, and he even has regeneration first, so I can use that to my advantage. So let's see how this battle goes down. Let's see. What are you gonna do, Scar? Don't do Witchcraft area, please. Witchcraft area, of course. So let's see, any negative effects, nightmares, blinded, contaminated. I wonder what I'm contaminated with, but that's fine. Do I want to blind? I'm going to do blind with Tempest. Oh, I even got my alt. May blind all targets, may burn all targets. Yes, let's go with that. So I want to reduce the likelihood of them landing attacks on me. And this is the cool thing about running the single target stun skill. If on your next turn with Yntec, you have a chance to stun, you probably want to do that stun to stop the monster from attacking you. Unfortunately for me, I lost all of my stamina thanks to relics, but take a look at that. I can still do an attack, I can still do Corrupt Energy. Corrupt Energy requires no stamina whatsoever. So I'm actually going to go ahead and use it and hope the stamina leak lands. And it missed on Hyroim, but it landed on Scar. So at least Scar by the second turn probably won't have enough stamina to do anything against me. So as for Hyroim, he is staying alive. And look at that, he even ulted me. I am unstoppable. Yikes. Fortunately for me, he doesn't have any strength runes. Let's see how much damage he deals. 11k. Okay, not too bad. So, let's see. I'm blinded, but hopefully I can land something. Let's see if I can land Pure Rage. Ooh, Bestial Hits. If that was to land, that'd be nice. Let's go Pure Rage. And it missed, thanks to the blind. Which is why I don't run Bloodthirsty on my monster. Like, I've seen so many players that run Bloodthirsty, and on defense, it's actually worked. It's worked so well that they've always landed an attack with Bloodthirsty, and I'm like, I could never do that. How do you do it? It's crazy. Anyhow, he did Amplified Power. Going back to Tempest. Can I stun now? Do I have a chance to stun? No, you still have stun immunity, and you have double damage. Wow, you are a huge threat. Let's see if I can do blind. And he even gave himself stamina regen. So he got blinded, that's useful. Thunder Revenge Helmet. So I'm gonna have to recharge with Yntec now, unless I get my ult. Game, come on, no ult, I'll recharge. Alright, Hyroim Advanced Fortification, Juggernaut and Mere Damage. Ooh, that's dangerous, but let's see if I can finish him off. Bestial Hits. Perfect. So that takes care of Hyroim. And now it's a 3 against 1 battle. He has double damage, he has stamina regen, so he's gonna attack me with something. Let's see what exactly he attacks me with. It's an AoE, my monster's, well, Tempest is dead, but I still have Yntec. I have my Brockgore. Yntec just died. Well, even though the main star died, I hope you guys like what you saw using him in battle. I hope you saw that he was able to deny Scar. Missing Hyroim was just, it just happens, right? That wasn't like, that's just what happens when you do an AoE. 90% accuracy, it's not that reliable. Overall though, I ended up winning. So we'll do one more PvP battle, and I hope you guys are really enjoying this monster review on Yntec. Like, I personally do think he's a great monster, and here we have another example where I'm going to be taking on a monster that has the tough trait, so 35% less accuracy, monster with the bulwark trait, and then a monster immune to blind. And so let's see if I can land the double stun on all of the enemy monsters, specifically against Shannara's pet and against Scar the Outcast, who have those traits that make it hard to immobilize if you have just a single stun, single freeze, single possession, even mega freeze, mega stun, mega possession. Let's see how effective double stun is. We'll do Ideal Transformer on turn 1. And let's see it. It landed, it hit everyone, and it stunned everyone. As you can see on Scar, it showed miss, but it also stunned them. That's because one of the stuns landed and the other stun missed. Hence the beauty of running double stun skills. So Yntec, great Thunder monster, and keep in mind he's a Thunder monster, so against even Voltic and Zyla, he could actually immobilize him. He has a greater chance to immobilize than just your average monster. We'll do Bestial Charge on Tempest, and then we'll hit Scar hard. With Bestial hits or Bestial Rage? Which one is the 75? Bestial hits it is. Boom! Alright, and then Tempest will do AoE Blind, I think. AoE Blind, because AoE Stun is just a waste. We'll do Flashing Strike. Actually, what's stronger? Storm Wreckage? Nope. We'll do Raid. Well, yeah, we'll do... Nope, that Flashing Strike. So blind everyone. And look at that. It didn't land on Scar. Maybe if it was double blind, it would have landed on Scar. So you're stunned. You're stunned. It's going to go back to Yntec. And this is, again, what do you do on turn 2? Typically, you're not going to be able to use your single double stun again, just because you hopefully immobilize all the enemy monsters. But let's say Scar didn't get stunned. That's a possibility which I could do the single target double stun. But because he did get stunned, this is where you're going to apply your Stamina Leak and your Stamina Drain skill. Or if you can eliminate someone, just go for that elimination. So I think in this case, I can take out Tempest, which is what I'm actually going to do with Yntec. So even though he's not an attacker, check him out doing battery malfunction and taking out Tempest. And so there we go. And again, keep in mind, if you choose to run Punisher Trap, that might actually be more effective because you can actually do like essentially almost 100% stamina drain. You're definitely going to put the monsters up to a point where they're going to have to recharge. So that's one thing you might want to utilize. I know I did Pestilence Trap, but if you have Punisher Trap, it might be way more effective. So what do I want to do? You're still immune to stun, so I'm going to do Corrupt Energy, apply that Stamina Leak, apply that Stamina Drain. You're down to 105, you're down to 84. If I had double Punisher Trap, that would have been extra 72. You would have been down to 12 stamina. Most monsters don't have a skill they can do when they only have 12 stamina. So really think about what traps you want to give Yntec if you have Yntec. If you're able to get him, hopefully you are. Really think about, do you want to go the Pestilence Trap route where you reduce the enemy's max HP? Or do you want to go the Punisher Trap route where you reduce how much stamina they can have? So we'll finish him off. You know what, let's recharge. Let's have Yntec, the star of the show, finish him off. I didn't get my ult, it would have been cool if I did. But we'll do Battery Malfunction, and that takes care of Shannara's pet, and there we go. That's going to be it for Yntec. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments below. I hope you guys are able to get this 2018 Monster Legends birthday special monster. And with that being said, I will see you all next time.